Good morning, students. I welcome all of you in this session of English language. Students, in the previous session, we studied the first poem, Cherry Tree, written by Ruskin Bond. In this session, today we are going to study the next poem, 2.3. The title of the poem is There Is Another Sky, written by the American poet Emily Dickinson. Students, before we begin with the actual poem, There Is Another Sky, so let us discuss some activities from the section Icebreakers. Students, let us look at page number 75. I read the first activity from the section Icebreakers. The first activity is Life is an amalgam of happy and sad moments. Think of such moments in your life, pair with your classmate and share both the aspects of life. Students, in the first sentence, there is a word amalgam. The meaning of the word amalgam is combination or fusion. So everybody knows our life is combination, a fusion of happy moments and sad moments. So in the table, two columns are given. The first column is entitled as happy moments and the second column is entitled as sad moments. One example, one point is already given in both the columns. I read the point given in the first column, that is entitled as happy moments, winning the first prize in a competition. And in the second column, the point is losing your mobile, bicycle or wallet. So this is the example of sad moments. So students, here you are supposed to write down two more points in both the columns. So students, in the first column entitled happy moments, you can write the points which refer to happy moments as being selected as a captain of cricket team, last day of school before the summer vacation, or scoring good marks in 10th class. Let us move to the second column entitled sad moments. You can write the points which refer to sad moments as not scoring good marks, missing opportunity to help our friends or relatives, suffering from illness during examination. So this is how we can write the points in both the columns entitled happy moments and sad moments. Students, let us move to the second activity from the section Icebreakers. I read the activity. Discuss with your partner and find proverbs, idioms or phrases of similar meaning to the one given and fill them in the stars given below. Students, 4 stars are given below this activity. In the first star, one proverb is given. I read the proverb, every cloud has a silver lining. So this proverb expresses the positivity or positive attitude. So you are supposed to write down the proverbs or idioms of the similar meaning. So you can write the proverbs like, only in the darkness can you see the stars. Second, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Third, every difficult or unpleasant situation has some advantage. So this is how you can write some proverbs which express positivity or positive attitude. Students, let us come to the next activity. I read the activity. When we look at the sky, we find several objects. They stand for something or the other. Complete the following table by finding the significance of the given objects one example is given to you. So below this activity, the table is given. In the table there are two columns. The first column is entitled as celestial bodies, and the second column is entitled as association. So in the first column, the first point is the sun, which is associated with power, heat, energy, commitment, etc. The second point is the moon, third the rainbow, the fourth the stars. You are supposed to write down something which is associated with these objects. So let us think over these objects and what can we write about these objects. Students, let us think over the second object, that is moon. So what does moon symbolize? The moon symbolizes beauty, eternity, coolness and calmness. Let us think about the third object, that is the rainbow. Rainbow symbolizes solidarity, hope, freshness and cheerfulness. Now let us move to the last object, that is the stars. The stars symbolize imagination, hope amid darkness, direction, etc. So this is what we discussed about the various objects like the sun, the moon, the rainbow, the stars and their respective associations. Students, let us move to the next activity. I read the activity. Colors mentioned in the hexagon given below are associated with something or the other. Discuss with your partner and fill in the blanks. Students, different colors have different associations in different cultures. Still, there are some common associations with colors. So, in the diagram, we have 6 colors: blue, white, black, red, yellow, pink. So, one association of the color white is already given, that is peace. So, we are going to write other associations of these colors. So, let us first take the example of blue color. So, blue color is associated with water, coolness, stability, wisdom. Now let us come to the second color, that is white. White color is associated with peace, faith, innocence. Black color is associated with darkness, evil, grief, wickedness. Then red color is associated with life, anger, danger. Yellow color is associated with sunshine, paradise, joy. And the last one is pink. Pink color is associated with softness, delicacy, healthiness. So in this way, we have discussed all the associations with these 6 colors. Students, we have discussed all the activities given in the section icebreaker. Now, before we begin with the actual poem, there is another sky written by Emily Dickinson. Students, let us look at page number 76. Let us see the information given about the poetess Emily Dickinson and also what is the poem about in the second paragraph. Emily Dickinson is an American poet of the 19th century. It means the poetess belongs to 19th century. She lived a lonely life. Most of her poems are motivational and philosophical. They are unique to her era. Era means the time. Emily Dickinson lived and wrote poems. So they are unique to her era and are characterized by simple and short lines. So the poems written by Emily Dickinson were simple and short. She often used slant rhymes and unconventional capitalization and punctuation. Her poems are psalms and hymns of life in all its shades. So here, psalms means the sacred songs to worship God, and hymns means the songs to worship. So let us move to the second paragraph. There is Another Sky is an inspirational poem with a message of never say die. It is a Petrarchan sonnet with an octave and sestet. Octave means the stanza of 8 lines and sestet means the stanza of 6 lines. And sonnet means the poem written in 14 lines. The poet is communicating to her brother through a letter. So in this poem addresses the poet's younger brother Austin. She encourages her brother not to get depressed under any circumstances and pleads with him to return home. Life is full of challenges. So in this poem, the poet has discussed that there are so many challenges in life, but one should not get depressed. One can tackle the challenges with a positive attitude. The poem ends on an optimistic note. The brighter garden stands for choices that life offers to all. So in this way, we have discussed a little bit about the poet Emily Dickinson and also what is the poem about. So students, today in this session we have discussed all the activities given in the section Icebreaker, and also we talked about the poetess Emily Dickinson and what is the poem about. We will begin with the actual poem in the next session. I hope you understood all the activities from the section Icebreaker. I conclude my lecture here. I stop here. Thank you.